today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. I'm so glad that you agreed to do this.
I'm excited.
Welcome. My name is Anne. I am the content manager for ATB. The reason we're doing this is because we really want our women in our group to really feel included no matter what's going on in their lives, and to see somebody that is like them or might have an experience that's similar to theirs and really make them feel included, loved, welcomed.
My photographer, Emily, encouraged me to do it. She knew my story.
So tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I'm 30. I turned 31 in November. I was a nanny for 15 years. I had to retire because I've been on hospice for 4 weeks now. I have a kidney disease called MPGN, and it affects the filtering parts of my kidneys. So basically, it's like a coffee filter, whereas the coffee that's left behind is all the bad stuff, and all the good stuff I kind of key out. So unfortunately, that's just how it is. And it's been that way for 5 years, and it is terminal. It's something that I came to peace with and accepted, when I got the diagnosis. So the fact that I'm on hospice, it's sad, but it's not a shock per se.
Wow. I'm so sorry to hear that. When were you diagnosed with this?
December 17th, 2017.
Oh, okay. So you've been dealing with this and living with this notion
Almost 5 years.
For 5 years. Oh
Yes.
my gosh.
And then in 2020, my own car ran over me and it paralyzed me from the waist down for 4 months. And so I have a spinal fusion in the back. So the fact to walk and dance and do my little twirls is unbelievable.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I have to ask you, like, how did this happen? What was going on? Were you trying to change a tire or something?
No. I thought it was in park and it was in reverse. So it was total user error. And the door took me down. And after the door dragged me down the street, the front tire ran over me. It broke my floating ribs, and my L1 vertebrae was squished like you stepped on a Coke can. And all the shards went into my spinal cord and paralyzed me instantly. Honestly, I hope this isn't too graphic, but I thought that my legs were on the other side of the vehicle because I couldn't feel them.
Oh.
And that's not even half of my story. I've had dozens of seizures. I've had 2 strokes, a brain bleed. I mean, you name it, and I've been through it. I've been through the ringer. I've had a lot of cat lives, but unfortunately, I think my cat lives are running out this time.
Oh no, Michelle.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
So,
but I've lived a good life, so that's what matters.
Yes, absolutely. So, like, knowing this, I mean, we all know our card's going to be pulled one day. But
I just say I'm doing it at an accelerated rate.
How does it make you view life differently? I mean, you've been through all of these things, the brain bleeds and the seizures. How does that affect how you look at life, and how do you still remain positive?
You have to take scary moments and try and convince yourself that they're not as scary as you would think they would be, because you will always get better. You might not be the same as you were before. You might have some deficits, but you can improve and you can work on that. And physical therapy, occupational therapy, there's tools out there to help you, and utilize them, and just live each day like it's your last, because I don't even know when my last day is going to be, and I know that it's coming. I just live each day like it's the last. Never take advantage of any moment. Make amends with those that are wrong and that you've wronged in your life. Try to make amends. Even if they wronged you, just say, hey, look, I forgive you, and just take advantage of what life has to offer you.
Oh, I love that, Michelle. What do you think the most difficult thing about being a woman is right now?
I think we're judged a lot and we're underestimated. I think times are changing, and I think that our voices are finally being heard more. I mean, we now have women and trans leaders in politics, and I think that's amazing and beautiful and progressive, and we're making it work, and we're moving that way as a country and as a whole and as individuals. But there are a lot of people who are, I'm from the South, there are a lot of people who are still backwards and their thinking and ways of viewing people and acceptance. And it's unfortunate, but they don't have a choice now because the world is moving on regardless. And they need to just suck it up and get over it.
Absolutely. Why did you book a boudoir session with All Things Boudoir? Had you seen us via ads or
So
anything like that?
my partner June actually saw the contest, and she's the one who submitted me because she knew about my health problems, and she knew I've always wanted to do a boudoir session. So she's like, oh my gosh, this is right up your alley. And so we booked it, and it was amazing. It was so much fun. My only regret, and it's probably my only regret in life, is not buying all the pictures. I wish that I had bought at least the digital copies of every single picture. I didn't, and that's my only regret.
What impact did your boudoir session have on your life since your session?
Oh, it boosted my confidence tenfold. I mean, I felt like $1,000,000. I still feel like $1,000,000 because I am $1,000,000. So
Absolutely.
it was really great. I mean, she made me feel so comfortable. It couldn't have gone better. I had my whiskey bottle for a prop, and it couldn't have gone better. She let me do what I wanted to do. She didn't even need to tell me how to pose. I already knew how to do it all. So it was great.
Did you do any sort of research or anything before?
No.
No, you were just a natural.
Yeah, apparently.
When was your session?
It was in August. I want
Oh,
to
in
say
August.
around the 10th.
Okay. So you've already seen your pictures, you've already bought your favorites. What did your favorites look like? Like what were they, booty
Well,
pics?
I bought the ones that were, PG rated so my family could have those. But I downloaded a couple that were a little more explicit, for other people and for myself, of course. I mean, all of them were my favorite. I really couldn't choose. It was so hard to choose.
Where was your session? Was it in New Orleans?
Yes.
What do you think other women could learn from your experience?
Um, I think you should just go out and do whatever it is that you want to do, no matter what it is. It could be something small and simple, do it. I think you should also remember that this too shall pass. Treat every day like it's your last, and more days are coming, and make them the best days of your life, even if you're just going to Walmart.
So, in closing, because of where you are in your life right now and what you know is inevitable, how do you do things differently each day?
Well, other than the gratitude and everything like that, I'm praying more, which is something that I've never done in my life. So that's new. I'm just very thankful. I am on comfort meds now. So that's totally changed everything because I was in pain before with my kidneys and my back and everything. I was in pain and I had anxiety, but it's pain and anxiety medicine. And that has, I mean, I get it every 2 and 4 hours. So that has absolutely changed everything. I'm able to live a happier life now. So I'm able to get out the house and I'm able to see my friends and tell them how much they mean to me and spend these last moments with them and my family and go out to all my favorite restaurants. I can't stop eating sushi and cheeseburgers and it's wonderful. I was also in a coma for 7 days. The hospital mixed up two medications that you're not supposed to give together, and it was two medications that I was prescribed, so I can't sue, but that you're really not supposed to take them together because they can cause problems, and it did. So I was in a coma for 7 days. My kidneys and my liver couldn't handle it, and but the whole time I was in a coma, my eyes were open. No blinking, but my eyes were open. It was the craziest thing. I do remember some parts of the coma, like some people visiting me. I remember like the ambulance ride home to my house, and I remember the hospice worker coming over. But That's all I remember. And then at one point, I saw the universe. I couldn't see anything else, but I saw the universe. I've never seen anything more breathtaking in my life. As if the coma wasn't already taking my breath a little bit, literally. It was like purple and black with stars. It was like looking through a telescope, but in person. I just hope that dying is like that because it was gorgeous.
Wow. What would you say for women who are identifying with your story, whichever part of your story, but are like on the fence, want to book a shoot, are like interested in it, but something's holding them back? What would you tell them?
Do it. Do it. Even if you never share the photos with anybody, even if this is just for yourself, do it. You will feel so good. You will want to share them with people. Like, there's no way. Share them with your mom, share them with a stranger. I mean, one of my photos is my profile picture on Facebook. Do it, do it, do it. I highly recommend it. It was such a huge confidence booster. I can't even explain to you what it did for me.
That's amazing. Well, Michelle, thank you so much for sharing your story with us. We really appreciate it.
Everybody remember, keep pushing on.
We wish you all the best, Michelle. We wish the best
Yes,
for you.
absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Have a great day and go have some
You
sushi.
too. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.